You know, for me, if I take it back, when I picked the US, you know, in 2010, a lot of people don't know the backstory because I always, you know, I never really talk about my private stuff, but because what I said before, I grew up without a dad, and then, you know, my dad was gone for such a long time, and when I had the chance in the youth system, I was like always like, oh, I wanted to. I think I tried before 2010. I think I tried 3 times to play for the US, but I was denied because I had no American passport, and I played youth system for the German national team. When I was in the U20, I played in the World Cup in Argentina, so I was stopped. I was not able to switch. And then in 2010, they changed the rule, and they said, like, if you just played youth national team and friendlies for the first team, you will be able to make 1 switch. So then I reached out to my agent and I said, man, I wanna see if I can switch. So he looked into it and he came back and he says, yes, you can, and you will actually be the first one who switched countries. So I was like, because I said to him, like, I want to switch because I'm not in touch with my dad, and maybe through playing for the country too helps me that he maybe sees me playing or whatever, so that he's like, wait, Jermaine Jones, that's my son. So that was a reason. Then Bob Bradley came out, we had a good conversation. He told me like, hey, I want you to come and play. And then exactly what you said, I looked at always, I tried to look at the bigger picture. And I said already back in the days, and I said to my agent, I said, look, I played Champions League already, I played Bundesliga, I'm here, I'm doing everything in Europe. If I can play for this country, I can be part of helping developing for the next phases. So people will see, like, you know, like if you look at our national team now, everybody plays overseas. You know, at the time, I was one of maybe 2 or 3. I was one of the guys who played Champions League. You know, now we have Western, we have guys playing, and that's just because somebody has to start the, you know, the beginning somewhere. And that was something I looked at the bigger picture and I said, man, I want to be part of this. You know, when in 2014, I pushed for it again. In 2016, 18, 16, 17, I said it out too, and I said it even public, that we have to invest in our youth system. We have to, you know, help developing, because I want to be part of it. I want to help. I want to give back. You know, because I can see that this country can be a #1 country in sport, especially in soccer. Because even like if you look at, we can get goalkeepers, they're 7 foot. We can get things because the background they have with the parent is a basketball player, or like if we have kids now, they're size like me, they're 18 years because the dad is a football player. Like, you know, so there's so much we have to give, you know, and I believe in, of course, I want to be a part of that to help to develop and get, you know, to that one point, you know, even maybe in 26, I don't know, you know, that we can win something big, and I want to be part of it and look at it and be like, man, I not just played for this country, I help to, you know, especially the younger generation to get better and develop.